walking funny already. We're going to keep our chest up tall. We're going to start today with just a knee hug. So hug the knee into the belly. Bring the leg down and switch. Nice little hug. And again, we're going to warm up the legs first. We're going to activate them or do some movement prep. A lot of people like to call that. And then we're going to work a lot on the back and the inside of the legs. Awesome. Let's switch it up. You're going to grab the back of your leg, knee attached to the other knee, tuck the pelvis under, just hold, and then we'll switch to the other side. Hold. Just alternating here. Ooh, I have no balance today. Let's do it again. One more. Awesome. Hands out in front of you. You're going to lift up in zombie. So feel a nice pull in the back of the leg. Your foot is flexed. You're keeping your leg as straight as possible. You're just feeling all you gotta feel. This is always the one that I'm always like, oof. Didn't realize my legs were that tight. Awesome. Hands behind your head. We're gonna circle around and open up. I want you to think that you're stepping over something. Like I have a couch here right now. I'm gonna bring my leg over the couch and step it behind me. So really take your time. These aren't fast movements. They're just controlled movements. Circle it around. Again, chest up tall. Oof. Awesome. Let's rock it forward and back on the toes and the heels. Maybe starting to feel some of that body wake up. Awesome. Let's come back to the end of your mat, wherever you're at. You're going to walk all the way out. Left leg outside, left hand. Reach it up. 1, 2. Keep that hand down here. Push into that leg. And then we're going to sit back onto the straight leg. Sit back and then cut back in. All right. Maybe that one was like, woof. Don't worry. We're going to do it again. So let's switch to the other side. Okay. Reach it up. 1, 2. Oof. And let's sink it back, that straight leg. One more time on each side. If you want to hop, or you can step over. 1, 2. Sink it back. Come to the center. Switch. 1, 2. Yes. Sink it back. Oh, to this. Don't mind all the sound effects. This is real life stuff. All right, to the outside, the other hand gets out nice and little rocket side to side. Awesome. And let's drop down into the butt. We're gonna do those kicks, gymnastics kicks. I'm gonna kick something in this place right now. We're gonna lift up, down, circle it around. Again, opening up the hips. Making sure we're breathing. Let's switch it to the other side. Other side. Up, down, circle it around. I'm gonna dodge the couch. Awesome. Let's take a seat here. We're gonna do some 90s. Your front line's gonna be at 90 degrees. There's gonna be 90-degree angle in the center, 90 degree in the back. Use your hands, rotate the toes to the ceiling, rotate to the opposite side. I'm looking at my nails right now. Anyone ever do this? And you're like, I picked up all my nail polish. I'm like, I look like this is a mess. Gotta get on that. A few more seconds here. 2 and 1. Awesome work, team. All right, so we're gonna go into some activation stuff, just a few different movements. We're only going through those movements one time, so just make sure that you really take your time with each of them, and it's not about going fast. It's about slow controls, feeling the right way. We're gonna activate the core, okay? We're gonna work on the sides here, okay? Those two things so that we can get going with this workout. So now movement number 1 is going to be the dead bug. We're gonna do this together, so I'm just gonna move this so you can see this a little more. tilt it down. Dead bug. So we're gonna lay on back. Okay. Inhale, exhale, push the low back to the ground. Bring those legs up at 90 degrees. I want you to attach your elbows to your knees. Hold it there. Hold, hold, hold. Really push into each other as hard as you can, and then extend one leg and one arm out. We're gonna be here for 30 seconds, and I want you to really push that elbow into the knee and the knee into the elbow while pushing your low back to the ground. I know it's a lot to think about, and I want you to go slow. Inhale, exhale. Bring it out here. And that's so interesting. Some days I do these and I'm like, this is pretty easy and I feel great. And some days like today I'm like, wow, everything is shaking. Breathe. You're going to always feel different each day with your workout. The reminder here is that no matter what happens with your workout, the fact that you show up, that is your win, and don't ever forget that. A few more seconds here. 2. One more. And 1. Awesome. We're going to come to the side, or this is going to be a fun looking one. All right, here. So we're going to go into your plank position. Okay, I want you to drop down to your elbow. Turn your hand in and rotate to the side. Okay, now lay flat. You're probably like, what? Okay, I want you to take your knee, bend it behind you, or your feet, bend them behind you, and I want you to look real quick. I want you to see that your shoulder, hip, and knee are all in a straight line here. Okay, so hold here. Then we're gonna lift up and lift our leg up. So we're gonna lift up, lift the leg up, bring it back down. So we're doing 30 seconds here. Now, yes, if you had a band, you can do this with a band, but you don't need a band. Okay, you can feel it just as much here. Lift it up. Feeling in the side of that core here, too. Feel it over here and the inside. Lift it up. Breathe. A few more seconds left here. In 3, 2, and 1. Roll it around. Again, I like to just start in the plank. So I start in my plank. I drop it down. I turn my hand in, I rotate to the side, I check. Shoulder, hip, knee, and line. You have to rotate this way. And then you lift it up. I'm gonna have to do it like this. Lift, and then bring it down. Really lift up, push through that arm, push through the side of that leg, breathe. Few more seconds here. Come on, lift it up. 3, 2, one more, and 1. Awesome. Come on out. I'm gonna make you stand up now. Yeah. So it's stand on up. Next move here, we're literally just gonna stand on a single leg. So inhale, exhale, lift the knee up to the belly. Hold it here at 90 degrees, hands on the hips. Stand nice and tall. We're gonna hold here for about 30 seconds. If you need to tap your leg, totally fine, okay? But I want you to try your best to keep your leg up here at 90 the whole time. Hold. Breathe. This tests your balance. This works at your core. Such a great movement. Also really good to work on single leg movements because we're on a single leg a lot more than we think, a lot more often than we think in everyday life. Awesome, let's switch to the other side. Hold. Again, chest up tall. Breathe. Hold it here. If you feel like you want an additional challenge, shut your eyes. That always makes things a lot more crazy. You're like, whoa. Hold. And 3, 2, and 1. Bring the foot down and just shake it out for a second. Shake it out. Oh. Take a second to feel how your body feels. Okay. All right. I'm going to turn on the comments. And we're going to go into the first part of this workout. So we're going to do an EMOM today, which means every minute on the minute. We're going to do it 3 times around with a few different moves. Before we do the moves, I always love to do this with my crew. I'm going to walk you through each movement that we're going to do because you have to make sure that you're doing them correctly so you really get the most out of it. So while I explain the movements, what I want you to do is not just watch me, I want you to do them with me. Really trying to understand exactly how these movements are supposed to feel. All right? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different movements here that we're going to go through. So let's go do them together. I'm going to turn these comments back off. Okay. And we'll go back into this. So first one we're going to do is a good morning squat. And we're doing this stuff with no equipment. Okay. Some of this stuff you could add equipment if you wanted to, but you don't need to. Okay. So hands behind your head. What we're going to do first is we're going to hinge at the hips. So we have a slight bend in our knee. Feet are shoulder width apart. Hinge at the hips. I like to show a karate chop move first. So take your hands like this. Seriously, do it with me right now. Take it in your hips. And then lean forward. And then come back up. Just do a few of these real quick just so you kind of get used to this. Okay. Your chin is neutral, so it's not up here. You're not looking up. You're looking down at the floor. Okay? So, we're going to hand behind our head. We're going to good morning. And then we're going to drop down to a squat. Squeeze the glutes, tuck the pelvis under, squat down, push the knees out, come back up. Okay, so that's one. So try a few of these real quick with me. Ready? So we're going to hinge forward. Squat it down. All right? Hinge forward. Squat it down. So now we're getting targeting the back of the legs and the front of the legs. I absolutely love these. Okay, so that's movement number one. Okay, movement number two, we got the classic glute bridge. So let's land to our back. Okay. I love doing these things because they're working the back of our legs. We tend to neglect those. So before you do anything, a lot of people just press up into the glute bridge, like right here. I want you to lay down on the floor with me, and I want you to inhale. Exhale, push your low back to the ground. Do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, push the low back to the ground. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, push the low back to the ground. Hold it there. Okay, and now drive the hips up. And maintain that core the entire time. It's all attached. Your core, your glutes, all attached. All right, so drive up here while keeping that core. So do a few more here. Awesome. That's movement number two, okay? And again, little cues, maybe you didn't know about pushing your lower back to the ground. Now you know. Now you know and you can do it. Okay, movement number three, we've got glute bridge hold single leg lifts. So let's go through the same thing here, where you're pushing your low back to the ground, you're holding it, you're lifting the hips up. You're gonna bring one leg out in front of you, okay? And you're gonna lift it up and down, while maintaining this hold here. And then we'll switch and we'll do the other side. Doesn't seem like much, I'm telling you. I did this with my trainer at one point and I was like, whoa. I was like, that's it? And then I do it and I'm like, oof. Okay, final movement. Plie squat, hold, lift. So plie squat, so normal squat, your feet are basically parallel and toes are forward, right? A plie squat, your toes are turned out, okay? And what that's gonna do, is just, this is what's so cool about the movements, right? Just by changing how you turn your toes, you're gonna change the muscle that you're working. So we're working more on the inside of the leg. So your feet are gonna be a little bit wider, they're shoulder width apart, toes are out, okay? You're gonna tuck the pelvis under, squeeze. Sit straight down. When we get here, you're gonna lift a toe, lift the other toe. We're gonna go that back and forth while you're holding, okay? You don't wanna be all the way down here, okay? Because you're not gonna be able to feel that in your legs. You don't wanna be too high up. You wanna be like right in the middle where you're really feeling that burn. Okay, so we've got the 4 movements. Okay, now we're gonna get into the actual workout. Again, it's an EMOM, which means every minute on the minute. You're not gonna have to worry about any kind of timing stuff, and I'm doing it with you. So if you're like, I don't know what that means, got you. So I'm just gonna get my timer up here. And I'm gonna give you a goal for each of these in that minute to complete. You might finish this goal before the minute is up. That is fine. I want you to take that rest because each time you do this, we are going to increase the number and it's gonna get a lot harder. So don't do this whole thing where it's like, I have a lot of rest time, I'm gonna work out and try and do more and keep moving. No. More is not always better, okay? Better is better. I will say that over and over again till the end of time, okay? So the first one here, we've got, let's just start. I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll do 10 of each of everything. 10 of everything, and the next round we'll increase it. We'll see how we're doing. We'll see what the time is. We might increase it to 12, 15, whatever, okay? So 10 of each move to start. You have a minute to complete. Whatever time you have left over, you get to rest. Again, if you don't understand what I'm saying, we're doing it together, so it'll be fine. All right, so timer's on. We're starting with 10 good morning squats in 3, 2, and 1. Good morning. Squat, that's 1. Make sure you're breathing. Keep going. Always 10. Once you're done with your 10, you get to rest. We got a 15-second rest here. Make sure you're sitting on your butt and ready for the next one. We're doing those glute bridges next, just the regular glute bridges. Just 10 of them. Push the load back to the ground. Drive those hips up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push the load back down. Lift it up. All right, 10, chill. We got a lot of time left over there. That's okay. I want you to still sit here and chill with me. The next one, we're gonna do those single leg lifts. It's gonna be 5 on each side, so it's 10 all together. Really make sure that you're pushing through that leg that's gonna be planted onto the ground. Again, take this time to rest. This is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing that you're sitting down and resting a little bit during your workout. Okay, we got 15 seconds left. We're gonna get in the zone. We're gonna make this perfect, amazing form, right? That's what you gotta think about when you have these little rest times. And we lay it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up, foot out in front of you, lift up and down for 5. Bring the foot in, come back down, get that core engaged again, raise it up, go to the other side for 5. And come back down, breathe. Take that second here, breathe it out. All right, next one, please squat, hold, toe lifts. So it's gonna be 10 toe lifts in total, so we'll alternate sides. We're gonna stay down really low. Remember, the idea is to just not be too low, but medium low, so that you can really feel it on the inside of the legs. So let's stand up. I'll do it this way so you can see it, or turn the toes out. Tuck the pelvis under. We're going for 10 in 3, 2, and 1. Down. And you're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Almost there. And then rest. And again, I know we're gonna have a decent amount of rest time now. All right. Next round, we're gonna pick up the pace. We're gonna go for 12 of each move. 12 of each move. Take that rest right now, take a second. With the good morning squats, if you wanted to, you can hold a weight, okay? So you can have a weight, you know, put it behind. A lot of people normally put like a barbell behind their back. You could do that if you wanted to add a little extra. I love showing people how you can progress things without weights. I mean, you don't have heavier weights that you can up it, right? But you can add things like pulses, you can do holds. There's a lot of things that you can do with your workout if you don't have weights to increase them, higher weights with you. All right, 5 seconds. We're going into good morning squats. We're doing 12 of them. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Good morning squat. Make sure you're picking that chest up, sitting straight down, pushing those knees out. Keep going. One more. All right, 20 seconds left till we get into those 12 glute bridges. 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Up and down. I'll have to 12. And then we chillin'. 30-second break. Next one is the single leg lifts. We're doing 6 on each side, so it'll be 12 altogether. And it's an even number for everyone, so even on each side. Take that second, breathe, rest. Should feel nice in the back of your legs right now, a little bit in the front from those squats. Should feel good. Movement feels good. And also recognize that, if you're being really present with these moves right now, not thinking about anything else, that's what movement's all about. 3, 2, and 1. Push the low back down, lift it up, leg out in front, up and down for 6. Switch sides, push the lower back to the ground, lift it up, foot out in front, up and down. Whew. Once you're done with those, we're standing up, we're doing those plie squat toe lifts. It's going to be 12 all together. And we're staying very low, taking that pelvis, pushing it under, keeping the chest up tall. Gonna pull these pants up. Feet wide. Turn the toes out. Feel a little bit wider. Tuck that pelvis under. Sit it down. And let's go. 1, 2. Boom. Boom, team. High five. We got one more round here. Okay, one more round. This time the number is going up to 15. 15 of every single move. Seems like the good morning is the one where we have the least amount of rest. That means your rest time is going to go down a little bit, but I don't want you to jeopardize your form. Okay? Keep form with everything you're doing. 30 seconds. This feels good, though. All right, I'm like moving my legs around. I'm like, this feels good. Oh, especially after sitting all day. Still got like 7 more hours to go. All right. 15 seconds. Here we go. Good morning squats. 15 of them. And again, make sure you're taking this rest time. You shouldn't be doing burpees or anything in between this. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Forward, squat it down. Keep going, all the way to 15. I'm at 9. Woo. Keep it going, almost there. Sit down, down. Ooh, we only have 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Glute bridges. Hope the rest time goes down as we go. 15 glute bridges. I like to shut my eyes when I'm counting. Just kind of zone out. Coming on out. 30 seconds. Single leg up, down holds. I know I said 15. If you want to do 16 all together so each side's even, you can do that. I'm going to do that. Almost there. 15 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up. Put it in front. I'm going to do 6 on each, 8 on each side. I had to do some math in my head while I was doing this. Switch to the other side. Make sure you're maintaining that core. Sweating. Team, you're doing awesome. All right. Feet nice and wide. We're gonna go to those plie squats. Whew. Probably gonna do 60 on this too, so it's even. Feet nice and wide, toes are facing out. We've got 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go up 1. And once you're done, take a seat, breathe, grab some water. I'm gonna turn this on. Let me know how you're feeling. How are you feeling? How good does movement feel, right? Movement feels good. Strong feels good. Right in here, maybe one of your favorite moves that you just did today. Favorite moves. Let us know. And we still have a little bit more time. Well, I'm gonna add some more. I'm gonna do some core to finish us off today. So if you wanna join in with the core, stick around, and then we're gonna cool down. And remember, if you enjoyed this workout today, we're doing 20% off Strong Feels Good until the 9th, which is awesome. There's all different types of programs, different options in order to sign up for that. And what that is going to be workouts that you're going to be getting every single month, so you know exactly what to do with your workouts. We also do class every Sunday via Zoom. We do class every other Wednesday. We do strength tests once a month. It's a whole community, and 20% off any of the options. We have regular, where you can just do the programs on your own time, and we have coaching. So if you want to be coached by me and 2 other coaches and you need that extra accountability, there's an option for that as well. So you can pick what works best for you, because that's what matters here. Also this Sunday, I have a goal workshop called Ready, Set, Goal. If you're trying to goal set, create your vision board, manifest, all stuff like that, that is on Sunday. So any of those things, just send me a message, Angela_Gargano, and I'll give you all the details for it. All right, now that we're cooled down, legs are feeling good, we're gonna go into a quick core situation. It's gonna take us 3 minutes. So if you have some extra time right now, stay on and let's do it together. So 3 minutes on the clock. I'm gonna turn off the comments. This was something that I did the other day with the crew, and we're gonna do it again. It's really fun. So we're gonna lay back. You're gonna do an upper, so your nose is gonna go up to the ceiling. You're gonna reach up. You're gonna put your hands to the side. You're gonna do a lower, up and down, really pushing the low back to the ground. You're gonna do both at the same time, your upper and your lower, and then you're gonna rock. Come up and rock. Okay, you're gonna do 1 of each of them, then 2, then 3, then 4. We're gonna go all the way, we're gonna do it for 3 minutes, and we're gonna see what number we get up to. Okay, at the end of this workout, I wanna know, I want you to post it on your stories, and say, I did this many of this core workout together with me, okay? So 3 minutes on the clock. We're gonna start in 3, 2, and 1. So we've got an upper. You got the downer, remember, push the low back to the ground. We've got both at the same time. And then we've got a rock. That's 1. We're on 2, so 2 up to the ceiling. Hands to the side, 2 down. 2 together. And 2 rocks. Oof. 1. I'm already burning. Let's do 3. You got your lower. You got together. And you got your rock for 3. You're a minute in. Probably feels like so much longer. We're on 4. Nose to the ceiling, come on. You're on your lowers. We're on it together. And we're on the rocks. Core should be on fire. We're 2 minutes in, 1 more minute to go. Ooh, this is crazy. This is the burn. Together. Oh my goodness. I always laugh when my core is on fire. Oh my goodness. I burned to the rocks. We're almost there. We've got about 15 seconds left. Don't stop now though. Keep going. See if you can get a few more in. In 3, 2, and time. 3 minutes on the clock. I was able to get up to like a little, like got to 6. Make sure then that you post what you got with that. Flex it out. Let me know how you like class. Send me a message. And again, if you want to be a part of Strong Feels Good or come to the Ready Set Goal workshop, just let me know. Send me a message. I always get back to everybody in my DMs. You can also head to my profile right in the link. There's all the things in there, the 20% off, all that stuff like that. But the new year's coming, and this is the time where everybody is ready to make some changes, which is great. Okay, I'm really, really excited about that. But I want you to make some changes that are going to be long lasting. So with the goal setting workshop, with Strong Feels Good, is going to last forever. No need to exercise. Thanks. Got to a beginner of 6. That's what I just said too. That was killer. That's a good one. All right, let's stretch out. Hopefully we get some of the crew in here. Lunging forward and back. Let's bring the back leg up and hold. Tuck the pelvis under. Just hold and breathe. So again, I'm headed to Austin, Texas for my new year. Switch sides. Super excited. So I'm driving from Colorado right now, all the way to Austin. I like driving though. I like long drives. It's kind of like working out. You kind of can get in your zone and just kind of think and be by yourself, and it gets me really creative sometimes. So I'm excited for that. So yeah, it's another, actually it's like 5.5-ish hours till I get there, which is exciting. Let's lay on back. I'm gonna turn these comments off while we stretch because they're weird. Lay back. Hands in the belly. Oof. You can feel the core, right? You're like, oof. We're gonna finish off our class with 3 deep breaths. So inhale way in. Exhale it out. Inhale it in. Exhale it out. One more time. Inhale it in. Exhale it out. Take a moment here again. Recognize that you showed up for yourself. You showed up for this workout. Take that moment right here to yourself. Come on up and give yourselves a round of applause. High five, teams. Totally crushed it. Again, make sure that you post a flexing picture or whatever you want to post and say how many rounds that you're able to get with the core workout. And I would love to see you be a part of Strong Feels Good or come to the Ready Set Goal workshop. I'm here on Women's Health every other Wednesday, which is really fun. I always change up the workouts and things like that. And I'm always here to help you. So if you have questions on your goal specifically, make sure that you send me a message. And I will see you all later.